A musical is coming up next week that helps out charity. Musicals with a Mission was founded by a church group in 2008. There are now more than 70 people involved. Every year they produce 2 large-scale, family-friendly musicals. It's all volunteer, from the director to the actors involved. So joining us now, we have Kylie Bearse, who is the director and choreographer of Musicals with a Mission, and Dwayne Gurman, who serves as a board member. And you also act too. You've played some pretty incredible roles.
Yes, I have.
Okay, good morning to you both. We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Tell me how this got started, because I grew up in musical theater, love it, so I'm sure you two share the same passion, but to find a charity to pair with has got to just take it to the next level.
Yeah, I've always been involved in theater, and my dad was a pastor, and so I always did theater in church, so I grew up doing that, and I thought, how neat would this be? My husband's an actor too, so we thought, let's put on Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. So I found a lot of amazing, talented people at our small church in Shakopee, and over the years we've grown. And after the first show, we thought, you know, this is super fun to do, but how can we help others? And so we put together a board and started each year doing a different charity and giving to those in need. So it's been amazing to work with these actors and then to give to those in need.
So what is the show this year?
We are doing Into the Woods, which is a Broadway musical, and everybody remembers the movie that just came out with Meryl Streep. So it's a wonderful show about the Grimm fairy tales and how they all go into the woods to get their wishes. But then the second act tells you more about, okay, you got your wishes in life, now what are the repercussions for that? And how do we deal with dying and loss? And so it's just it's a real life theater experience.
And it's a favorite too. But tell me a little bit about where the money's going this year, because now it's not just staying within the U.S., you're actually going out of the country.
We are. Charity this year is through ELCA, and our goal is to raise enough money to make a new well, a water well, and it's in Africa. Every new well that we are afford to put in place for those people feeds about 500 families, or gives water to 500 families.
That's got to make it such an incredibly rewarding experience, because you know how much you played Tevye and Fiddler on the Roof. What a fun show. Tell me a little bit about what you get out of it when you're acting in a show, knowing that what you're doing is helping someone across the world.
You know, the feeling that comes together between a group of people that you may know on a somewhat personal level, but when you get together and do this with them as a 5-month rehearsal program, getting ready to go on stage, you get extremely tight and close with these people, and knowing that there's others being helped, whether it's a local community charity or across the oceans. It's just a great feeling to be able to help and give a little back.
And they're all such incredible people too, because everyone is doing this, Kari, for no pay. They're all volunteers.
Right. Everybody's volunteer, and the money that we raise goes to charity and just help to put on the next musical, play the royalties and stuff. But everybody's volunteer, and it's just been an amazing, life-changing experience.
Yeah, it really has.
Good. Well, let's give you the information so that you can go and check it out. The first show of Into the Woods is next Friday, May 6th at 7 o'clock. They will have one performance every day through Wednesday the 11th, and so it's at St. John's Lutheran Church in Shakopee. Shows are free, but of course you take donations then.
Absolutely. Yes. We have a website, musicalswithamission.com. They can look everything up.
Fantastic. And of course we've linked that at WCCO.com. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Good luck. I know you're heading into a very busy schedule right before the official first show.
Very good. Thanks, Kylie. I love Into the Woods, so I love the mission that these guys have.
And I love community theater, too. There's something really special and intimate about it. So what a great cause.
Founded in 2009 by a church group, there are now more than 70 people involved in Musicals with a Mission. Every year they produce 2 large-scale, family-friendly musicals. It's all volunteer, from the director to the actors involved, but it's not just about entertaining an audience. A portion of the proceeds from every show goes toward charity. So joining us now, we have Kylie Bearse, who's the director and choreographer of Musicals with a Mission, and Dwayne Gurman, who serves on the board member, and you're also an actor too.
Yes, I am.
Good morning. We're so happy to have you guys here. Kylie, can you tell me a little bit about how this got started? This is such a fun way to raise money, because if you love musical theater, it's not even work.
Yes, it's not. It's just a huge passion for all of us too. So in 2009, I've always loved theater. I grew up with theater. My dad was a pastor in a Lutheran church, and we always did musicals growing up. And so merging church and theater was always just a big passion of mine. And so I thought, I want to get back into doing musicals. My husband's very active as well. So we did Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and I thought, this church has such amazing talent. It's crazy. So we thought, let's just keep doing this. Everybody loved it. And we thought, let's do more than this. Let's just not put on a play. Let's give back to others, give back to the community. And so since then, we've given over $70,000 to charity over the years and done some wonderfully fun musicals.
So Dwayne, tell me a little bit about the show this year. I know we had a chance to stop by one of your rehearsals too.
Into the Woods, I think it's probably a little more familiar to people right now because the movie was just out recently. Variety of different stories that are going on, a lot of dance, a lot of music, a lot of cohesiveness between the group, and we're really looking forward to the start of the show.
Fantastic. And it's been a fun rehearsal process so far?
Oh yes, very much so. And you know, it's a really fun show because Into the Woods has a lot of leads, and so that's been really fun to work with people and give a lot of people chances and get up there and do their thing. And you know, it tells you about real life struggles that you have, and so I think it's fun just from a church aspect to talk to people about this is what's going on in my real life and this is how I deal with it, and how you go on. And we've had just a blast working together.
Good.
Love these people.
So what is the charity this time? I understand that it's not just in the country. This is actually going across the world.
This year's charity is ELCA Good Gifts, Simple Wells. And for every $2,500 we can donate to this charity, it allows them to put a well in place in Africa that is going to provide water for about 500 families.
Wow. Okay, so I know that the first performance, it's coming up soon. We're moving into Tech Week.
We are, yes.
Getting a little bit crazy. We do
yes,
want to
it's
give
a
you that
little stressful.
information. The first show of Into the Woods is next Friday, May 6th at 7 o'clock. They will have one performance after that every day through Wednesday the 11th. It's at St. John's Lutheran Church in Shakopee. The shows are free, but of course, Kara, you take donations. That's kind of how this works.
Yep, we do a free will offering. Everybody's volunteer involved. No one gets paid, and so we take these free will offerings and then we donate to charity, and then use the rest of the money to pay for the royalties to do the show the next year.
Fantastic. Well, thank you both for coming in. Good luck.
Yeah.
I know,
Thanks so
break
much
a
for
leg.
having us.
It's going to be busy over the next couple of weeks, but Jason and Kim, what an amazing cause to be able to do that.
Absolutely. And Into the Woods, one of my
Oh,
favorite
fun.
performances.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Kylie.